Hey guys, welcome back, and we're doing another one of our weekly wrap-ups, conveniently placed with the season rewards from Mortal Kombat X, which is, as you noticed, on a Monday, not the end of the week.
Right, and actually it's Tuesday now, and I gotta tell you, it was torture waiting an extra day to film it and leave it in our mail or whatever that thing is that they have in the... But, so, it's, along with being our weekly wrap-up, what we'll do is also go over Injustice and Immortals and just little fiddly bits of stuff that don't really justify their own video.
Yeah.
So, without further ado, so our faction membership reward, we were in Spec Ops again. It did rank #1. Let's see what it's worth.
I think Spec Ops is a really good guild to join. Do you get a random one? I actually didn't get to start playing with you. Did you join a random one, or did you get to choose?
You get to choose, and I think you can switch any time in the middle of the season, but if you do, you give up whatever points you earned in that faction. So it's not worth it, unless, I guess if you don't play a lot, it's probably worth it to try to get to the faction that has the best rewards, because it's marginally better. Probably not a lot, but it's marginally better. A few more souls, a little bit more money. But the reason I picked Spec Ops was because our main team is a Spec Ops team. I thought that would just be...
It would make sense.
Appropriate.
Yeah.
Alright.
For sure.
So, I believe we were in top 1%. That should be good for 5 uncommon gear.
And 2 rare.
Right. And I'm not as worried about the uncommon. We've actually maxed out what I think is the best uncommon gear, which is the
Executioner's Blade, because that gives you the extra damage with the evolved version, just on everything. Ooh.
Oh, we don't need it.
Ah.
Yeah, but what it does is give you the boost. Oh, we don't need it.
Oh, another one.
What I would like is just Dragon's Essence. Oh, that's alright. These ones are the ones you can buy. Elemental Stones we can... Oh, there we go. We max out. So, crit chance reduction.
Nice.
And resistance goes to 50%. That's not bad. I'm not exactly sure how the resistance works.
But it's okay.
For the bleed and the whatever. Yeah.
I think 50% resistance probably means 50% less damage. But for stun, I don't know how that works.
Crit chance. So this is damage against Outworld opponents.
Crit chance would be good, though.
Yeah, crit chance boost would be nice. And that's it. That's our 5. Uncommon. What we really need, you know what the rarest one? Ooh, Ravens. Toughness boost.
Didn't have that before. Nice.
Oh, power generation boost. Alright, so what's funny to me is that sometimes a lot of the gear, the unlocking ability is better than the primary one.
Really good, yeah.
Yeah, the secondary one. Alright, so that's cool, because the power generation would be really nice. But it'll be forever before we can see it. And bounty power generation, there we go.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but see, it's only 13% still.
Still.
Yeah, alright, so there's a 2. Very good.
That will be 20% when it's fully upgraded.
Yeah.
So, same thing. Getting it to Elite 10 will give you 20% power generation. Getting the other one to Elite 10 will also give you, or Fusion 10 will give you 20% power generation.
Alright, so we'll start off with Mortal Kombat because we happen to be here. And some of the thoughts, I mean, it feels like, now that I've been playing it a lot more, it feels like the battle mode, which everybody's complaining they want more of, it feels almost like an introduction, and the faction wars are sort of the main course, the kind of part of it.
Real play.
Yeah, because that's where
like battle mode is a long tutorial.
Basically, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because you don't even need gold characters. You can do it with good silver characters. You don't really need to have even played for that long, even without the reset glitch.
Right, and I've said it before. But I think the lack of soul farming, like with the new update where you can't get souls except for bonus missions, which they give you once a day.
Double-edged sword. Plus
the faction rewards.
Well, it's not really a double-edged sword, it's a mixed bag.
Yeah, so you don't have great source of souls, but since completely maxing out your roster, like completely finishing and maxing everybody out...
is almost impossible, even with the glitch.
Yeah, so now I don't even feel like I need to try. And I said this before too, but it makes it easier to play because I'm no longer, if it's not possible, there's no point being a completionist. And
also the in-between, the loading stages are a lot faster.
Oh, that's one reason why the update is definitely worth it, right? Yeah. So it's about 20 seconds to load instead of more than a minute. And that makes the play a little bit less annoying.
It makes it a lot more fun and a lot more game-like.
And admittedly, we have the luxury of saying this because we have 3 effective faction wars team, and 1 is actually all gold and pretty good. They can finish a hard ladder, so we really feel for those who never got a chance to take advantage of the bonus missions reset.
That definitely involves a lot of grinding up to get 3 good gold teams.
Yeah. And
well, 3 effective teams, 1 good gold team.
I gotta tell you, there still is, there's still a little bit of regret that we can't get the souls the same way, because, every once in a while when you're playing in the hard battles and you're playing with golds, you're gonna get some pretty bad mismatches.
Yeah.
And that's partly due to the people who've hacked and maxed out everything, including, Fusion 10 of the rare gears and stuff, or even people who've manipulated the attack. So
it's like 200-something% bonus to attack.
Right. So I'm actually enjoying Mortal Kombat a lot more. The more I play it, the more I'm enjoying it, because now I'm not tied to it the same.
I think it's, if I had to say, just mechanics-wise, it's probably just about on par with Injustice.
Yeah, and speaking of...
Some of it feels a little underpowered, actually, but other than that, it's good.
Yeah, so what we're going to do as our update for Injustice, we're going to show you how Arkham Origins, the Joker, looks maxed out. And we're looking forward to this week's season reward, not this week coming up, but the one after that, because this is a normal week. We just had the rare gear, and what I'm hoping for...
There should be another one, yeah.
Right.
If the pattern that they normally use of week on, week off.
Yeah, and they've... one of the hackers has posted sort of a reveal of the other gears that are coming out.
And are they good? I haven't actually gotten a chance to see it.
They look really good, and I don't want to spoil it for those who don't want to look for it. If you want to find it, it shouldn't be too hard, but we're going to probably do some multiplayer online rewards reveals when we get them.
Yeah, for sure.
So I guess, and our update on Immortals is that the challenge reset still works for Stephanie McMahon. So if you need to, you can use one of the previous video for, say, like Triple H, Skull King, to do that. The season rewards glitch for Immortals
is kind of iffy now. It works, but it only works after what looks like long periods of time.
So it'll work once, like when you first load it up, you get the rewards, you'll be able to get it and shut it down, and it's still available for you. But after that, what happens is your credit total and your equipment will revert back. So it'll work once, and we can't find a consistent pattern. Somebody told us, one of the comments said that if you go play something else, you come into it, it'll work. And that's not entirely true. We've tried that, and it's not really consistent. So if we figure something out, we'll let you know. But for now, if you come back to it after playing something else, often it'll work again. And if the worst that happens is that you can use it once a day, that's still better than...
Way better, because...
waiting once a week for season rewards.
Waiting once a week and playing once a week worth.
Right.
Because you can still use one... If you get as high as you can once, you can use it every time again, and you never... Until you accidentally hit close or if it stops working, you never have to actually participate in online to continue getting online rewards at a much faster rate than you would otherwise.
Right. So, now here's Arkham Origins, the Joker. What's interesting, and look at his attack. He's tied for the 3rd best attack, right? There's only 2 guys with better damage stats. Ares and Mortal Kombat X.
And Cassandra Cain.
Well, he's tied with, yeah, they have exactly the same. Now, she's got better health, which makes a difference, which is funny, because if you look at it, it doesn't seem like it's all that awful, his health, compared to, say, Cassandra Cain, but if you look at it, so he's got the tied for 3rd best in damage. He's actually 51st out of 59 golds in terms of health.
So that's pretty low. It's squishy.
So I've been playing with him a little bit. So look, these are the only guys that are worse. Insurgency Joker, Lucador Bane, Blackest Night Batman, Prison Superman, Regime Black Adam, Ultra the Flash, Killing Joke Joker, and Containment Suit Doomsday.
Containment Suit Doomsday doesn't really count, though.
Right, because of his passive, and he comes back a couple more times. Right?
Yeah.
And so, overall, he's actually quite a good challenge character when you look at it, compared to, really, like, he's better than Lucador Bane. He's better than Blackest Night Batman. He's better than, well, Containment Suit Doomsday. He was a challenge character too. But it's again a bit of a mixed bag. He's got a pretty powerful passive.
Contagious Laughter.
Right, so the damage over time is actually pretty effective, and it makes him a good candidate for using the new Ibis stick.
And also putting him in an Arkham team, because the damage multiplies if he's in Arkham team.
Right, so just first impressions from playing him. He doesn't do very good as a guy on his own. If you gear him up to be a specialist, because that's where you think he would be the best. Because look at the damage. 29, that's pretty good.
Shank.
89, shank. So I'm going to play around with him a little bit more. That's actually pretty good. Play around with him a little bit more and see, but what I'm guessing is that if we're going to play him as a specialist, then he's going to need to be teamed up with somebody who's going to be a basic attacker, and you're definitely going to need a tank to soak up some damage.
For sure.
So yeah, that's our wrap-up for the week of June the 9th. And we'll see you later. If we get some time, maybe we'll do the challenge reset for Stephanie McMahon, but in Immortals. But if not, just know that the previous challenge reset still works.
Yeah, see you guys later.